From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. His side also occupying play. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And here we go from L.A. Return coming from the 6. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Leading this offense out, already one of their faces in just his first season. This rookie from Notre Dame.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
First down from the 42. Throwing off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
First down, Dallas.
They'll run here on first down. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. He'll throw. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
The Rams take over.
So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
Call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Hits him on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away.
It's 4th down.
He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. in the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's completed right side. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams, nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
To kick off.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On first down, they'll run. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Tight end going in motion here. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
So play action on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera call. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crowd. First down, play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Number 87, a gain of 58 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Rams, nothing.
returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
10 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
He motioned the tight end over. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. He has it at the 13. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
3rd and 12.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut out left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on return. The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Handoff now out of the gun. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stop made by Braden Fisk. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back-to-back carries here. Shoves him off. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Give him 8 on that one, and that'll be good for Dallas. First down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They're going play action. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection you see with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down. And 10
air it out on 3rd.
to go.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
Gain of 15. And the Cowboy first down.
Running it now out of the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's going to be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
For C.D. Lamb, incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. They'll try and punch it in. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
He finds him right side. And then he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They send a man in motion. Now he'll throw off the play fake. for big yards on the right side. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They're going to try and throw it here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Setting up the running back screen. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Ryan Wright on to punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Airing it out to start this drive. That one's complete over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Complete to number 24.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Carried first on the tackle.
He was brought down at the
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down mark.
And he's down. It looks like they made the stop with the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down, Dallas.
They give it to him again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down.
Back to the well again. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
This time it's a passing play. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cowboys.
In the red zone on first. Lamb has another one. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
Rams, nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
I got him, on me.
Lone back gets the handoff. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Another carry for him. This charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Pass play now. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
He's tackled at the
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 11.
They'll run it here on third down. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Now the Rams trying for the field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
Rams 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First down, play action. Complete over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Number 0.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has this down to the 34. Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Setting them on the dime. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making this a laugher before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So first down from the 41. I'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here.
The second. A gain of 9.
Second down, looking for options. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
They are throwing it again. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
To number 21.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Still sticking with the passing game. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
12 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. Has room into the secondary. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams chop some of the lead off before the half.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end showing that he could stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams will trail by 25. Right, ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down up to the 28-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Second down now, they need 7. Pass play coming here. Dump off caught by his back. Marking just short of the first, he's at the 34. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Austin McNamara on now to punt. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And this is the Vikings running back. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Vikings have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens at home to take on Washington. And this is the Ravens wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Ravens keep their playoff hopes alive. They move back to 500 at 7-7 with the win. Lastly, let's get down to Miami. The Dolphins hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is the running back. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Broncos find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, let's give you a look at the playoff picture in the AFC through 15 weeks. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
So run it down. The sun is out. To run it down. Get your money, y'all. I put money down. On all of us.
Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. They'll throw it here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Steps up and he's running with it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Nakua here, he's got it! And he's going to bring this down to their 35.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
34-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun here. That's low and bounces short of his man. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions now push them to 4th down. Now the Rams trying for the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This makes it up to the 25. The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They'll run here from the gun. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Cowboys.
Working on first down. Caught out left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
First down, Dallas.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Looking inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Rams 13.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Dicker to kick off.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Give now to the running back. And he has enough room to gain about 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Connecting on a slant. Still fighting forward. Zay Flowers. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the third. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams trail by 22 now.
42. Rams 20.
Right, ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. On first down, they'll run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that kid. Stop for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Close to the ground.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. This is brought in at the 15. Into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back now, pressure coming. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Rams are set to punt. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake. He'll throw.
At the 20-yard line.
Finds the football outside.
The second down.
Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play.
To the air on 3rd and long.
3rd down.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Go and play action. Dump off to his fullback. And they bring him down around the 34. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
They'll
and
throw.
6.
3rd and long. Gets it downfield. On target to Ganson. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
He'll work against the blitz. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. sure he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams trail by 22 now.
Cowboys 49. Rams 27.
Right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Looking to throw here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to number 24. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Cowboys.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
He was tackled at the 46-yard
Run
line.
picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
It's third down. And 4
Back to throw.
yards to go.
That's caught for the first. And he's officially in enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49.
Gain of 5.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Throwing ground here. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Right at the line
When you
of
rush the
scrimmage.
passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
It's a gain
That's a
of
good-looking play by the Notre Dame rookie. Gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work. They'll reset those chains.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He was
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Slayer, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
All set now. First and 10.
First down.
From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen block. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Takes the second down snap. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Third and long for him here. That heater is going to fall to the turf. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.
A 36-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, play action. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he could reach that 40. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Lewis got it again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Rams.
They send a receiver in motion right.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And the defense is waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
They send the tight end in motion. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
A gain of 7. First down, Dallas.
They've got first down here from the 36. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it to the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep running away with this. And now it's just he and 4 other running backs, the only players to ever reach 25 rushing touchdowns in a single season. With that score, he joined some great company to be in. Shaun Alexander, Priest Holmes, and a couple of Hall of Famers, LaDainian Tomlinson and Emmitt Smith. Stick around now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead.
Rams, 27.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. They go play action on first down. on target on that throw. And it sets up second down. He's going to throw this one. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
At the 47-yard
You know, they call
line.
that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
He was brought down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second down, looking for options. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Just keeps connecting to Nicola. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I've met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Running for the marker on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Brings up
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Looking for somewhere to throw. He's got it. All of the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Catch made. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. They'll throw for it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You know, Case, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. 3rd and just 2 to go. Another carry for him. That's good for a couple of yards. That'll be good for a Dallas first down.
3 yards on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Back to the well again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They give it to him again. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
And it's 3rd
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Right play, straight ahead. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
They'll go away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we get some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Fields this at the 19. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
Hey, we working up a lot of things.
They'll run here on first down. And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
All in left side. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. His pass caught by Nakua. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
11 more yards. That's another.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. Yeah. Took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.